So when you open the file, it'll look like this. If you just go into your rendered view, then you'll see the lit model. But if you don't like how the lighting looks, you just drag it over to the side and you go into the shader editor, make it onto world, and then go into the website that I showed you and try find a nice studio lighting that will make it look like the one that you want to see. So if you just go into studio, then you can see all the studio lighting that they have. Something like maybe this one would look nice, so just get that, download the EXR, just save it to wherever you want. Once you download it, make sure you're on world and you'll see this node setup. So you just click the cross over here, open, you just go into your desktop and then see where you have that. So now I have my studio lighting. Now I can see that this is the new lighting setup that I have. So if I add a camera, press Ctrl-Alt-0, find a new positioning, I like this, so I just click render image, and this is what I get. Right, but I think it's a little bit too shiny, or a little bit too matte, whatever. So you go back onto the 3D viewport, and let's say I want to angle it a bit more, so I'll angle it to the back over here like this, Ctrl-0, so it looks like that. I will drag it to the side, go into shader editor again, object, make sure this object is selected, and then you can see the metallic. You can make it shiny, you can make it less shiny. If you want it more rough, then you can just increase the roughness. If you want less highlights, then you just decrease and increase the specular. So the specular is the highlights. So if I turn off the roughness, then that's the specular that you'll see over there. And so if you don't want any highlights, then you can just do that and make it completely matte. And you can make it more rough. You can do whatever you can play around. But basically, specular, roughness, and slightly metallic. Don't go crazy with metallic because you don't want it to look really metallic. But yeah, so maybe like a slight metallic, more specular, less specular, and the roughness. So maybe something like this, whatever, like whatever you want, just play around with it, and just, yeah, let me know if you have any problems.